Here's Steve Caruso with this week's business news headlines.
Thanks, Jane. Here's the news that moved markets this week. Let's start in Washington as lawmakers' game of deal or no deal dominated headlines for much of the week. Ultimately, stocks rallied on Thursday as lawmakers reached a short-term deal to increase the debt ceiling. Stocks surged as Chuck Schumer announced on the Senate floor news of the compromise. The deal avoids an unprecedented U.S. debt default, at least for now. Staying in Washington, Facebook whistleblower Frances Haugen testified to Congress on internal documents showing harm from the company's products. Some of the harms detailed were teenagers' mental health problems and poisoned political debate, adding fuel to efforts to pass tougher regulation on big tech. Republican and Democratic lawmakers at the hearing renewed their calls for regulation, such as strengthening privacy and competition laws, special online protections for children, and toughening the platform's accountability. Well, switching over to local government, restaurant operators are pushing to keep their outdoor dining structures around permanently. San Francisco and New York are among the cities that have already voted in favor of making the dining parklets permanent. But that doesn't mean everyone's in favor of it. There is some opposition to the move as some neighbors and business owners complain about noise and the loss of parking spots. Well, maybe those people complaining about parking can use Google to find parking, but it won't be offering them bank accounts anymore. Google is shuttering its bank account product. The tech giant has decided it's better to serve banks rather than taking them head on. The move comes nearly 2 years after announcing ambitious plans to take on the retail finance industry. Now here's the CEO of Nurex Systems on how the company is studying human brain diseases for drug discovery, efficacy, and safety testing.